What is going on, people? Now, I know, I didn't do a video for Game Week 23. I'm very aware of it. I knew there was meant to be one. I was meant to have done one, I think it was Friday, I said. But sometimes life gets in the way. So I didn't do it Friday, but today I'm going to give you a recap of Game Week 22 and how I got on. And then also my Game Week 23 lineup. Apologies I didn't do the video, but sometimes life gets in the way and yeah, it's like sometimes life has to come first. Game Week 22, I ended up with 53 points and the average was 48, so very happy with that. The week before I got a red arrow, so Vicario got me 2 in a 3-2 win against Brentford. Porro was my vice, he only got me the 1, didn't really get that return with him, which was a little bit disappointing. Anderson at Palace also only brought me 1 in a 3-2 win against Sheffield United. Trent, I brought in not too long ago, and obviously they won 4-1 against Chelsea, but he only played just under an hour because of fitness issues, so only got 1 for Trent. Gross in the midfield, who I brought in as my transfer this week for Game Week 22. Only got 2 for him, unfortunately, as they lost 4-0 away to Luton, which I wasn't expecting, so but fair play to Luton. I captained Foden, and he got me 18 against Burnley, 3-1 win at home. Very happy with that. Cole Palmer was a risk against Liverpool away and it didn't pay off. He only got 2 in a 4-1 loss to Liverpool. John McGinn, not doing too well for me at the moment, and I thought Villa were going to win that game, so I only got 1 for McGinn. And then Saka, rounding up the midfielders I selected, got me 10, scored a goal, 2-1 away win against Forest. Got me 3 bonus points. So Saka 10, which was a nice return for him because for a long time now he's not really been returning, except for the last, including Game Week 23, which I'll get into in a second. He's been a bit disappointing, so glad to see a return from Saka. And then the 2 up top had Solanke and Watkins. I got 8 for Solanke, 1-1 draw against West Ham, and I got 7 for Watkins, 3-1 defeat to Newcastle. No, they lost that game. Watkins scored. So I got a bonus point as well for him, got 7 in total. And then on the bench I got 2 for Neto, 0 for Walker because I didn't know about the off-field stuff till 0 for Walker. White got 2 and Jesus I benched because of fitness issues and I weren't sure he was going to play, and obviously he got a return and got 10. As you can see then from Game Week 23 I selected Neto for Bournemouth in goal, and he returned 3. They got a draw with Forest. But I did think Bournemouth would win that game, so a little bit disappointing, but he got a return nonetheless with a 3. Trent again, only playing about an hour. They lost to Arsenal 3-1, and I thought Liverpool would win that. So, again, didn't get a return from Trent. Stupinan, I'm not sure as to why he only played 10 minutes, if it's a fitness thing but he got dropped, and that was annoying because I brought him in as my transfer this week. And yeah, it didn't work, so annoyingly only got 1 for him. Pedro Porro as well only brought me 1 in with a 2-2 draw away to Everton. And then the midfield, Saka returned with 9, got me another goal, got me 10 last week and 9 this week, so very happy with that. 2 bonus points as well. John McGinn got me a return finally, scored a goal, and obviously on a 5-0 away win to Sheffield, very pleased with that. 11 for Pascal Gross, better than last week. 3 bonus points, got 2 assists as well in a 4-1 home win against Palace. Very happy with that. Cole Palmer, I got 8 for. He was my vice. Losing 4-2 to Wolves, but did get a goal. So I got 8 for Palmer, even though they lost. So good return for him. Foden's my last midfielder to play this week. He will play tonight away to Brentford. And then up top, I went with Jesus, who I started because he played last week and played so well, but didn't even play. So got 0 for Jesus, and then a captain Solanke because I fancied them against Forest at home, but he only got 4. So a bit disappointed with that for the captaincy pick. And then on the bench, Vicario got me 1. Watkins 18, I benched him because he hasn't been doing fantastically for me. And of course, I miss out. Gets 3 assists and a goal, 3 bonus points. So gutted he was on the bench for me, but you can't predict it. So he hasn't been great overall for a number of weeks. He done okay for me last week, but before that he was blanking a lot. And then I put him on the bench and it just backfired. So annoyingly, missed out on 18 for Watkins. Ben White got 1 And then obviously my last sub is Walker, who probably won't play anyway, and he's my third sub. So that is how my team is looking. Currently I have 46 points and the average is 40. So at the moment on a green arrow and beating the average. So hopefully can get 2 green arrows in consecutive weeks. So that is it for Game Week 23, the update, guys. I'll try and keep up to date with it going forward. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're doing well with your team this week as well. And Brentford, Man City tonight to finish off Game Week 23. And I'll be back, obviously, with a preview before Game Week 24 kicks off. Catch you soon.